Welcome to the enchanting world of wax seals, where history, artistry, and personal expression come together. Whether you're a letter writing enthusiast or just curious about this beautiful craft, you're in the right place. And in this beginner's guide, we're going to explore everything you need to know to create your own stunning wax seals, as well as 3 different ways to make them. For centuries, wax seals have been used to authenticate documents, convey messages, and secure letters. From the royal courts of medieval Europe to the desks of modern day enthusiasts, these small yet significant symbols have left an indelible mark on history. Whether you're looking to add a touch of elegance to your correspondence or simply intrigued by this timeless art form, there's something magical about sealing your words with wax. Join me as I uncover the secrets behind wax seals and discover how you can incorporate this ancient tradition into your modern life. All right, let's talk about the essentials you'll need to get started. First up, wax. You can find sealing wax in various forms, like traditional wick sticks, beads, or even glue gun style sticks. The majority of the supplies I'm using today were bought on clearance, but I will provide links in the description below for any that are still available. Simply click on the More at the end of the description to see full details. These sticks come in a range of colors, allowing you to match your seal to your style or occasion. And don't worry if you're new to this, most wax sticks are designed for easy melting. Speaking of melting, you'll need a heat source. For traditional, you will need a lighter or matches. For alternate method number 1, you will need a tea light candle, warmer, and a spoon. And for alternate method number 2, you will need a glue gun. Whichever you choose, just be sure to exercise caution, work in a well-ventilated area, and prepare your workspace with a piece of paper. I like to recycle the breakable wrap paper from my Hobby Lobby purchases. Last but not least, you'll need a stamp or seal with a design of your choice. From monograms to intricate symbols, the possibilities are endless. Most seals come with a removable handle to make the stamps interchangeable, so you may need to assemble it. Now, let's move on to the fun part, creating your wax seal. We will begin with the traditional method. For this method, you will need a wicked wax stick in your color choice, a lighter or matches, an envelope that you want to seal, and your choice of wax stamp. First, make certain that your envelope contains the intended card, invitation, or note, and seal it by using adhesive tape or by moistening the adhesive with a damp sponge or water pen. I cannot stand licking envelopes. Next, light the wick of your wax and wait for it to melt. You will want to hold it close enough to your envelope to avoid splattering. Then, carefully position your dripping wax over your envelope, moving it in circles until you have a quarters size puddle. You'll want to experiment with the amount to find the perfect size for your seal, as some are larger than others. You can even trace lightly around your stamp with a pencil to make sure it is large enough to contain your entire stamp with a little extra to puddle out. Different colors of wax have different meanings. Red wax, for example, was commonly associated with love, passion, and matters of the heart. Black wax symbolized mourning or a sense of formality, and gold and silver wax were often reserved for special occasions or important documents, signifying prestige and wealth. Extinguish the flame from your wick and rest the wax stick on a fireproof surface. Next, quickly lay your seal into the wax before it cools. Allow the stamp to settle into the wax as opposed to firmly pressing to ensure a clean impression. Do not lift it right away. You'll want to give it 5 to 10 seconds before removing. And there you have it, a beautifully crafted wax seal. All I need to do now is address it, stamp it, and take it to the post office to be hand canceled. This technique is great if you're making one or two at a time as you need them. Bonus tip number one, if you're making several of these for invitations, I recommend having an ice pack as your base to rest the seal on to quickly lower the temperature between stamping. This will prevent loss of detail in your impression. But if you're just doing one or two, I don't find that this is necessary. Next, I'm going to show you how to use alternate method number one. In addition to your silicone mat and choice of matches or lighter, you will need a warmer and spoon, a tea light candle, wax beads, and a fine point metal tool. Make sure to place your warmer on a heat-safe surface such as the silicone mat. Light your candle, cover the candle with your warmer, set your spoon on the warmer, and fill the spoon with 4 to 5 beads. They can all be the same color, or you can mix multiple colors together. This should take about 2 minutes. I'm going to speed the video up to save some time. This technique is the best for predicting how much wax you need to make a certain number of seals. Simply take the number of seals you need to make and multiply by 3, then add 1 or 2 for coating the spoon. For example, if you need 100 seals, multiply that by 3 and add 2, 302. You would need to purchase a package of at least 302 beads to make 100 seals. How do you calculate that with wick-based wax? I don't know. Once your wax is melted, give it a quick stir to ensure an even consistency and then pour it directly onto your mat, creating as even of a circle as you can. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then gently place your stamp into the wax and let it rest. While it is resting, you can add a few more beads to your spoon. Again, I'm going to remove the stamp. You will know it's ready when you lift and it releases easily from the silicone mat. Then gently peel it away from the stamp and apply glue or an adhesive dot. I purchased these at Michael's and I love using these dots because you can leave the backing on until you're ready to use it, which enables you to create wax seals in quantity for future use, as opposed to making them one at a time when you need one. Bonus tip number 2. Using the adhesive rounds is great if you want to offer them for sale on an online marketplace, and it's a huge time saver for brides wanting to send out elegant invitations or thank you notes from their big day. Be sure to clean your spoon while the wax is still warm. Simply wipe it well with a paper towel. If you find the wax has already hardened, set it back on the warmer until you can wipe it clean, and then extinguish your candle. And finally, I'm going to show you alternate method number 2, which is great if you're making large quantities of the same color at one time. You will need a glue gun, wax sticks, the glue gun style, and a silicone mat or Teflon sheet. All these came from Hobby Lobby and are linked in the description below. To load the glue gun, we're just going to grab a glue stick and we're going to insert it just like we would on a glue gun. And that's going to take about 5 minutes to heat up before we can make a seal. You will know it's ready when the color starts to drip from the tip of the gun. Next, squeeze the trigger until you have an appropriate amount and then apply your stamp. Wait a little more, and then lift your stamp and peel the wax from off the stamp and apply your adhesive dot. This technique is great for making large quantities of the same color seal, but not so much if you need just a few of assorted colors. Bonus tip number 3. If you find this style of wax on clearance like I did and you do not have a glue gun, you can carefully slice up the sticks into beads to use in your spoon. Just grab, and by grab, I mean safely pick up a razor or clay cutter and slice through the stick to create beads. If you're at the end of a stick and need to use another color, you can feed a piece of hot glue stick through to clear out the remaining color and save that excess for a future project. Or just allow some of your seals to be marbled. If you find you don't like the way your wax seal turned out, maybe the impression wasn't clear or you wanted a more round shape than you ended up with, you can remelt it in your spoon to try again. But cut it up into pieces first for smoother, faster melting. And that's a wrap on our journey into the enchanting world of wax seals. I hope you found this introduction both informative and inspiring. Whether you're adding a personal touch to your letters, sealing special invitations, or just exploring a new hobby, wax seals are a timeless way to add elegance and charm to your correspondence. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more creative and crafty content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Have questions or want to share your wax seal creations? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you all. And for those looking to delve deeper, check out the description box for links to my favorite wax seal supplies, as well as other videos you may find interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Now, go create what's possible.